Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the EJ Sports Podcast. Is your host, Ewan Boy J here.
Hey.
And today we're going to be doing our top 5 Royal Rumble, basically contenders who we think are going to be winning the Royal Rumble happening on Saturday in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Now, at the time of recording, we're only going off the people who we think are confirmed. So who people are confirmed and who we think are going to make surprise entrants or are going to enter the Royal Rumble who have not yet been confirmed. Now, we're doing this before SmackDown, so there might be some stuff going on. But we have our top 5 female wrestlers and top 5 male wrestlers. Just to preface, this is also our opinion. There might be some biases with us, obviously. But, Jay, we're going to start off with the female wrestlers. Do you have your number 5? Who do you think has the 5th best odds of winning the Royal Rumble in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia?
Bianca Belair is going to be number 5. Main reason is just because she's coming back from injury and she needs that big push.
I see that. For me, my number 5 will be AJ Lee. I believe she's going to make a surprise entrant and basically go in there to eliminate Becky Lynch. I don't have Becky Lynch in my top 5 for this specific reason in my head. If AJ Lee enters the Royal Rumble, it is to eliminate Becky Lynch. And basically from there on, it could be a 50-50. I could see her winning it and possibly going out there and Becky Lynch possibly stealing that away from her at WrestleMania. That's where I feel like I could be a good option. Also, I do see her getting eliminated and Becky Lynch coming back and eliminating her when she's the final 2. So for me, I have AJ Lee at number 5. Jay, you have Bianca Belair. Who do you have as number 4?
Charlotte. You have to always put Charlotte as number 4.
No.
Actually, in the list of top 5 in the Royal Rumble, she is number 4. I know people don't like it. I don't like it either, but we're, cripple fraud, Triple H will always put her in the top 4.
I will say this. She is not in my top 5 for the simple reason that I have Bianca Belair at my number 4. You already spoke about Bianca. If she does return, in my opinion, it will be a huge pop, and she'll be heading towards Jade Cargill for that Women's Championship on SmackDown. For me, I have Bianca going number 4. Number 3, Jay.
Are you ready for this one? Number 3 will be Raquel Rodriguez.
Woohoo! That's a surprising pick. I will say that. That is a surprising pick right there.
The main reason is because she will fight with the WWE Women's Championship. Stephanie Vaquer, and they're going to face each other at WrestleMania.
Now, I see what you're saying, but brother, I feel like she's already going to have a championship match on Raw, the one after Saturday Night's Main Event. Maybe that can go against, or she wins it and she goes against Jade Cargill.
No, that's for Bianca. They have their own feud. No. She is going to go and defeat Vaquer at WrestleMania.
I will say I do not have Raquel Rodriguez on mine as well. There's a couple that I feel like are ahead of Raquel. For me, at number 3, I have Tiffany Stratton. In my opinion, Tiffy Time will come back and basically, you can say, come back for revenge. I think Tiffy Time is coming back for a huge pop, maybe, or come back as a heel. That would be a cool thing to see. But I think if she does come back at the Royal Rumble, she has a very strong chance to go against Jade Cargill to recoup her Women's Championship. Now, we're entering the top 2. I will say, Jay, there's a couple big names that you're missing, and you're top. So, who is your number 2 of the best odds to win the Royal Rumble in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia?
Liv Morgan is number 2 because last year she should have won it but lost. And she had a great year until her injury.
True.
And now she is coming back for revenge and get the women's title back to her hands. And again, she will be your new champ.
I agree when it comes to Liv. I don't want to spoil my list, so I'll save it for a bit. My number 2 is Rhea Ripley. Now, with Rhea being number 2, and I will say this, and I'll get my number 1 out of the way as well. For me, Rhea Ripley is somebody who has a huge chance because it's Rhea Ripley. But I feel like there might be a sort of storyline in there where she might eliminate Io Sky. And that creates a separation of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. But to then go for that, I feel like Rhea Ripley is a huge contender when it comes to winning this Royal Rumble. But I will go for number 1 because I already prefaced this. For me, Liv Morgan is my number 1 overall pick to win the Royal Rumble. In my opinion, she cannot be, the one that has, who spent an hour last year, who was runner-up twice before that. I feel like she needs to have the moment because she is the hottest woman out there when it comes to potential, when it comes to the pops. Her return was spectacular. Even putting her in these sort of tag team matchups is elevating, and people are realizing that, bro, she just is so popular. Give her the World Heavyweight match. Have her win the belt on Stephanie Vacquer and have her improve. For me, Liv Morgan is my number 1 pick to win the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia.
No, it's going to be Rhea. She's going to win it because she has the favorite of she is one of the favorites of Triple H, of the Fraud, and she will become a very good champion if she wins the championship at WrestleMania. Well, she already has won this championship, but this is going to be a bigger stage.
Alrighty then. That is our top 5 notable honorable mentions. Obviously, people like Becky Lynch. We didn't mention Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, and again, there could be some notable like people coming in like Jason Jane from NXT. We didn't say Nia Jax, Asuka, somebody who I thought could do this, but in my opinion, it looks like they're going to be going against the Intercontinental scene with Kairi Sane. But we're entering the men's. Now, this is where, in my opinion, there is huge potential of newer people going for this belt and also returners. Number 5, and I'll start off with my number 5. I have Sami Zayn. I have Sami Zayn to be my number 5 for the only fact that is in Saudi Arabia. If it wasn't in Saudi Arabia, my number 5 would be LA Knight. But due to the fact we're in Saudi Arabia, and I don't think he's going to win the title against Drew McIntyre. I think he'll be like a last second, put me in the Rumble. But if he's not in the Rumble, my pick will be LA Knight, if not Sami Zayn.
He's going to win that title. And he's going to go to WrestleMania with that title, Sami Zayn. All right, my 5 is going to be Cody Rhodes. Just because the past 2 he won it. Hey, he could win the 3rd time. A hat trick win for Mr. Cody Rhodes. And if he does, he's going to go for whoever wins, Drew McIntyre or Sami Zayn. But here's another thing. If Cody Rhodes actually wins, what's going to happen with Jacob Fatu?
That's the reason why I think Cody's not going to... Well, I think he has the odds because it is Cody Rhodes, but I don't think he has the best odds. That's the reason why, for me, my number 4 is Cody Rhodes. For the simple fact that I don't think he's going to win it because of the whole Drew scene and the whole Jacob Fatu scene. In my opinion, it might be Cody or Jacob Fatu in the Elimination Chamber, not at the Royal Rumble. But no, I'm still gonna give Cody that credit. Again, it's Cody Rhodes. It's the face of the franchise. He's the main event player. In my opinion, if anybody's gonna do it, win it 3 times in a row, it's going to be Cody. But yeah, Cody Rhodes is number 4 on my list.
My number 4 is Braun Breaker.
Woo, that might be low.
Because for one reason, there's already a spoiler alert, folks. Seth Rollins is coming back. That means
it's rumored.
No, it's not rumored. Not just kidding. It is rumored. And if Seth Rollins comes back, it's going to be hard for Mr. Braun to actually win the title and face CM Punk, because Seth Rollins is going to for sure go for that title against CM Punk.
I see that, and I will say, spoiler alert, Seth Rollins is not on my list for the simple fact that I don't know if he returns, he might win it, he might not win it. It's sort of a thing where I'm not predicting him to return. I'm predicting him to return possibly at the Chamber or even WrestleMania. Make that surprise entrance at WrestleMania.
But I disagree with you on that part. He's coming back at the Rumble. And
you don't have him winning at the Rumble?
Who?
Seth?
No, I don't have him winning, but he's going to cost Braun Breaker.
Okay. I will say my number 3. I have Oba Femi. The debut of Oba Femi. Him winning the Rumble. Now, this is my sort of, shout out the sort of long Hail Mary throw I'm throwing out here. I think WWE are going to have a Brock Lesnar-esque Kurt Angle style of debut for Oba Femi. I see him going out there and speed running, killing everybody. Going out there and destroying everybody. I have Oba doing the Javon Evans, throwing somebody out of the ring into the announce table. I have Oba. If they truly want to fulfill this man's potential, which is limitless, they might push him to the moon. So for me, my number 3, I have Darula, Oba Femi.
My number 3 is going to be Jake Paul. Logan Paul will be my number 3. Because he's been already in the company for so many years. He already knows the style of WWE. And just imagine him having the WWE Championship and taking it all over the world and doing his podcast with his WWE Championship on his waist. That would be entertainment right there, and more viewers to WWE. Cripple Fraud, please put the title on Logan Paul. He will actually make that title more prestige.
I think you're crazy. Logan Paul is not sniffing nowhere near my Royal Rumble prediction. For me, my number 2, who I think has the second best odds, is the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. I think he might come back and they might just tell him, here, get the Rumble, rectify what happened back in the day of that horrible Rumble win, and have him win this Rumble and go out to face CM Punk to sort of continue the feud and possibly the return of Seth to have triple threat part 2, but this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is my prediction for Roman Reigns, my number 2.
My number 2 is going to be Finn Balor. You want to know why? Yeah, I know they already said that it was full. Finn Balor's not going to apparently be in the Rumble, But there could be a jobber that he could just like destroy and all that and enter for that jobber.
Akira Tozawa.
And he's going to win the Royal Rumble and face CM Punk for that title.
Woo, imagine if he brings out the demon.
Oh, that would be perfect. And him winning it at the Rumble, at WrestleMania. Oh my God, with the demon, that would be epic. Finn Balor, number 2, facing CM Punk. That will be money.
Stop giving hope to these Finn Balor fans, bruh. Because I want to see that now. I want to rectify my number 1 now because that sounds sick. Now, my number 1. I am picking someone who's young, who has potential, who has one of the most deadly finishers out there. Truly a multi-company man. I have El Grande Americano as my number 1 pick. El Grande is going to be... I'm kidding. Before the comments get at me, if we were in AAA, we had AAA fans, El Grande, Kaiser's Grande, might go in there and win it all, and people will celebrate it. But I'm going with my true number 1. Of course, I have Braun Breaker. If they're putting him back in the Rumble, he is a clear candidate to go all the way and win this. The dogs will be barking, having him win the world title at WrestleMania. Have that be night 1 main event. Him out there with that belt solidifies the vision because at this point, I'll tell you my mindset right here. Night 1, or even night 2. We can put it this way. Night 1, tag team match. Logan Paul and Austin Theory against the Usos. We can even make it a ladder match if you want, or a tables match. They win. Night 2, you have Bronson Reed defeat the Intercontinental Champion, if that's Dominic Mysterio or somebody else. And then that same night, Braun Breaker beats CM Punk for the belt. Having the Vision holding all the gold at the end with the pyro. That is my vision. I have Braun Breaker as my number 1.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But my number 1 is going to be my boy, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. He's going to win that He's going to win that Royal Rumble. And he's going to face Sami Zayn at WrestleMania for the title. And he's going to win it back. You want to know why? Because Drew McIntyre, he's not going to keep the title. He's going to face Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat without the title. That means Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. That's going to be night 2. And it's going to be a hell of a good match. Roman Reigns is going back to the top. My number 1.
I see that. And again, like I said, it's the reason why I put him number 2. And again, that sounds pretty good. Alright guys, that is our complete list of our top 5, both male and female wrestlers who we think might have a chance, or at least the best chance in our opinion, to win the Royal Rumble. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you guys think. Who do you guys think will have the best chance of winning the Royal Rumble? Do you think El Grande Americano has a chance? In my opinion, he might. But thank you guys so much for listening, watching. See you guys till next time. Goodbye.